Can I tell you something personal?
What's up?
Do you know who Alex Warren is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alex Warren makes somewhat similar music to you.
Hey.
He went to my high school, and he was bullied hard.
Cool.
Bullied really hard. And I never, bullied him, but people would send me his, TikToks. It would be something along, he was blowing up on Instagram or TikTok. It was Musical.ly at the time. He'd make videos like, oh, when I see the girl I like, I'm like tripping on a rock or something. Mm-hmm. And it would be tag 3 friends. And I would always go tag people I knew didn't like him. It was messed up. Okay. And I didn't bully him hard like other people bullied him, but I certainly didn't support him, and I wasn't cool. I just was following the wave of what everyone else did. And I was a bullied kid in high school. I was the smallest kid on my football team. I got made fun of for it. And I think through that, I was almost trained that to be cool or to be funny, you put others down. And he was an easy target. And I didn't do anything horrible, but I just didn't support him. And I just was that's cringe. And it's something that's always stuck with me because there's 2 reasons why. The first reason is that he went on to be way, way more successful than me. And so that's just in general, I'm even just from a personal basis, shitting on people does nothing for you.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And helping people does everything for you. I have friends who are going to be nobodies who stuck by Alex's side, who now have followings, who now make money, and all they did to be there was be a nice guy. And so that was the first lesson. But then the second lesson was that I later found out that, if you've looked into his story at all, that his mom was an alcoholic and died. His dad died. His people around him committed suicide. He had this horrible, life where all these terrible things happened to him, and he still made it. And I never, when I found out those things, I was even though I know I wasn't that bad, I know I didn't do anything particularly horrible, I always look back and it makes me cringe on myself so hard. I'm I never ever ever want to be that person again, because you never know what someone's going through. And it's just dude, that his parents died, and there's kids making fun of him because he has cringy TikToks, and I don't know, that's something that stuck with me my entire life. And that's why, when you said before the podcast, I feel you're a genuine dude. I feel it is a really big credit to that situation of just being dude, if I die, I want to be remembered as someone who lifted everyone up. I don't care how cringe they were, dude. I want to lift, even if they're the most cringe, I just want to lift everyone up.
100%. And I mean, super incredible for you being willing to share that, because I feel people are so accustomed to just trying to wash anything that they've done wrong in their past. But I think to that point, I think the important part is just learning from those moments to be a better person every day. I think that's how you get remembered positively. But speaking to the Alex thing, I don't know him personally at all, but in a bigger note, I think it just shows to show that you don't know what's going on in anybody's life.
Yeah.
You might think you do too, but unless you are their number one confidant, and even then, you just don't know. And I think that should be the biggest inspiration, to be kind, across the board with anybody. But yeah, dude.
It's interesting because, you said, you don't know. There's kids that live in the same house as their parents, and they're secretly depressed. They want to and so it's dude, if some parents don't even know their kids, some siblings don't know their brothers, then who are you to think that you know some kid's story
totally
at your school?
100%.
But bullying is more prominent than ever, and social media encourages that. And I realize now, looking back, the only reason I ever bullied people was because it happened to me. I was trained. I thought that was how you become cool. I used to want to make people laugh through putting others down, and now I want to make people laugh through lifting others up.
Absolutely.